Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Wrestling Talking the Shop. Welcome back to the channel. As pro wrestling fans, there are people that own. There's always been pro wrestling memorabilia for sale. There's always been action figures, programs, magazines, promo pictures, all sorts of things. And there's always been a small group of people that had the real stuff, the stuff that the wrestlers actually owned. And I have become one of those. In this video, I'm going to show you what I have purchased. And you think of attires, which today's attire, of course you got Seth Rollins running around wearing trash bags and stuff, but back in the day you had Ric Flair, robes, this gaudy robes, and you know what, it just made them look like superstars. And in this video, I'm going to show you something. We recently made a purchase through Heritage Auctions. No, it's not the Macho Man stuff. It's something better. It's the Texas Legends, the Von Erichs, and I'm happy to. As a kid, I watched these guys as a kid, and I never thought that I could actually own something that they do, that they own, but now I do, and I've got 3 pieces, and it all started back in December of 24. We went to the Von Erich Claw La La La. Well, the night before, we were laying in the hotel room, and they said, "Hey, we've got a memorabilia, and we're actually going to sell a piece of this memorabilia," and they had one of Kevin's jackets that they were going to sell it for $20,000. Well, I don't have $20,000, and I said, well, there goes that. Well, then they listed it on eBay, and they had a $6,000 price tag. Well, I said, well, $6,000, I could probably rake that up. So I bid on it, and and then somewhere amongst the ways it disappeared. It disappeared from eBay. They took it off. Well, I messaged Kevin's daughter, and I said, hey, I don't know what happened, but I would still be a buyer if you want to sell it for $6,000. She said, well, actually, we're going through Heritage. We're going to sell some other stuff. We've got more than just this jacket. And that was it was a good looking jacket, glitter, sparkly, everything you can imagine 80s pro wrestling to be. And I thought, man, I really got to. I told Lindsay, I said, if I ever get another opportunity, because I missed out on a pair of Kerry Von Erich boots, back a couple years ago on eBay, and should have just kept bidding and not worrying about the price, but we can't all do that. But I said, if I get another chance, I'm gonna shoot. I'm not gonna miss, and I didn't miss. And I didn't get that Pacific jacket that they were selling on eBay, but I did get something cool, and we're gonna show you what it is. We got 3 pieces here. We're gonna do 2 videos. We got 3 pieces here. We're going to tell you what we are. Excuse the way I'm dressed. It's Sunday morning. It's cloudy. It's cold. It's rainy. And I just, I've got to do a video on this stuff before we display it. And because once I put it in my cabinet, it's going to be hard to ever really get out. But anyways, stay tuned. We're going to go right over it. And here it is. It is a Kevin Von Erich cape. And very hard item to display. But it's just, you don't see wrestlers wear stuff like this anymore. You just don't see it, and I'm not even sure. And I believe Kevin said the last time that he wore this, because he did videos, he was everywhere promoting this stuff, and he said that the last time he wore this was a match against Ric Flair, and this robe is also depicted in the Iron Claw. Zac Efron wore this. This is not a movie prop. This is the real deal. I seen where A24 was selling movie props, but I didn't want that. I'm not a fan of the stars. I'm a fan of the wrestlers. But you can see here it's got the tie strings. It's velvet. This is like something like boxing. Boxers used to wear. The bottom of it's got some wear down here on the bottom of it where it's coming apart. But like I said, we're not gonna just wear it. It's got a hood. See, it's got a hood there, and it's very long. What did they say? It was 61 inches long, Lindsay? I believe that's what it is. You got the hood there, and what's that? I wish I had some pictures of him wearing it, but all the Von Erich pictures that we had, we could never really find any. As you see, it's got some stains from overtime. This was something that he wore early on in his career, and like I said, we're proud to own it. Open it up. I'm gonna try to get him to. Try to go down there or do a meet and greet or something and get him to sign it. I think that's Heritage should have had him sign it. I don't know why they didn't. The buyer's premium that I paid should be worth his autograph. Because the robe is one thing, but then you got to pay like this other fee through Heritage, this other.
It's worse than Ticketmaster.
Yeah, worse than Ticketmasters, Yeah, that's a good example, Lindsay. Yeah. worse than Ticketmasters. But like I said, it's very good, very cool. We'll turn it around. You can see the back of it. Very cool piece. I mean, you know, my ultimate goal is to, you know, talk, you know, wrestling history. I want to have a wrestling museum, and this, if I ever do get there, this will be one of the highlights of my piece. And these guys, I grew up watching them. They're like the Dallas Cowboys of North Dallas. You know, wrestling, I guess you might say. You know, everybody that's from the 80s and 90s, you know who the Von Erichs were. I mean, they were like rock stars that, you know, would come to your local town and you could see them. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We do all things pro wrestling on the channel.